Hello boys and girls, my name is Koyoshi. You're watching my blind playthrough of Pokémon Legends Z-A to Nintendo Switch, or apparently I went from V to F. Yeah, that's a thing. Because in one of the last videos we went from V straight to F, and that gave us a bit more confidence heading into this area. But anyways, as you might have guessed, same old story. Another battle zone is activated. We better go in and get as much money as we can from it. You could obviously choose to not battle. Oh, we have to paralyze them? We could use Pikachu for that, but there's also a chance we won't even paralyze them. I think for now we're just going to focus on taking them out, because we need to get stronger to be able to consistently defeat them more quickly. Of course, the more trainers we defeat, the more money we get. Okay, we got him right away. Okay, this is our opportunity to maybe try using... no. Except it took a lot of damage right there. Remember, Pikachu's also kind of a quick Pokemon, though. If we were to actually, like... that'd be nice. Okay, well... that's fine, we did the paralyze anyway. We mainly use Pikachu to paralyze them, so we can get that thing done, which we did. Okay, now he wants us to start battles with water-type moves. Alright, here, you can have the prizels I collected. Now, of course, we have the ability to just automatically heal. But we can choose to use just Revive first. And then we can auto-heal it afterwards. By the way, Pikachu's probably gonna get defeated really quickly in many scenarios, but the idea is it's also a fast Pokemon, so if it keeps avoiding attacks, it get hit for a lot of damage, and it can actually do some good damage itself. And free hits with a Mega Evolved Pokemon, that's pretty simple, because we need to also... oh, we get... I guess we could have healed first. Oh well. We need to seek up, but we must start it with a water type move, so we're gonna use a water type now. Good. And we're gonna Mega Evolve now. That looks scary, but if we're faster, we might be able to take out this Ampharos before it even does anything. Just like I wanted. Alright. Okay. That should be enough. Yep. So now we're prepared. Now we could maybe leave if we want to. I'm not going to. We need to definitely train up our team some more, though. Because not only are these areas great for money, they're also the next greatest way of getting experience. Because you defeat a lot of trainers in this area, and you also get more experience if you keep defeating them. Look at this silly guy. With his back turned. You did not stand a chance there, mate. Okay, that ice type move worked well there. Okay, now we need fire type moves if we want more points. So that means we get to use our starter for a bit. We haven't actually Mega Evolved him yet. When we get a chance, we're gonna Mega Evolve Emvor and see what he can do. We don't have Poison. Let's switch this for that instead. We don't even know if we can get Future's defeated. Yeah, I knew I was gonna get challenged before that. There's no way around it. It's already trying to weaken my attack too. Ooh. I'm not sure if I got that in time. I'll switch out. Jeez. Something from recoil must have taken out that Meowster, because I did not even do anything. I think Venusaur just looked at him, and he got taken out like that. Wow. This one's better, because I can easily get super effective moves. Alright, nice. We need fire moves right now for our 1 hour ability, so we'll do that. Perfect. This is a very unique game, I like it. There's definitely a way to farm money. Ugh. Right as she was about to spot me, I got him. There, just barely defeated. Alright. Perfect. Honestly, if you're just focusing on taking out the main trainers, that'll usually be good enough for most of the stuff that you need. I mean, most of the grinding stuff and experience that we need. Of course, we have to go into these anyways to get our specific grinding done. Alright. Time to use our magic, if we can. Alright, here we go. Well, that looks really cool. I believe this is a new Mega Evolution, too. Emvor used to never be able to Mega Evolve before this. Sorry, buddy. Even though you clearly have the advantage, weakness-wise, you can't do nothing against a Mega Evolve Pokemon. I'll say that much. Okay, we're getting a lot of good experience. We still have more we could do, even. Okay, we saved our Pokemon by changing out. Okay, you know what? Let's just use Gyarados. Alright. Whoa, hang on. I did not want to pull up the menu there, but I also want to check those at some point. I just didn't want to do it right now. Okay. Now can we actually attack? We have Ice Vein, so we could just take out these dragons really easy. We have 2 of them, I see. They can be dragons so far, except Gyarados isn't technically a dragon unless it Mega Evolves. So we have the advantage that we're not creating a weakness for ourselves by turning him into a dragon type. Alright, well, I know we already have our ticket, but ooh, we get Ultra Balls. We still don't have a good amount of Ultra Balls, so that's nice. Ooh, close. Well, and of course our Gyarados is pretty trained in HP, so that's why it's been able to stand up to these trainers a lot better. Right now I'm just focusing on getting money before this sun sets. I mean, rises, rather. By the way, some cards are harder to use than others, since some of them obviously are a lot tougher to find, even. Right now, I'm just farming some money by collecting it. Oh, didn't get a chance to challenge her. That's a lot of money. Alright. Another day. Beginning. Okay, I think we've waited long enough. We do our best to grind up our Pokemon by using them as much as possible, but only so much you can do in this game. Doesn't have anything else but these so far. Actually, we could try giving it a special. We don't know yet, though. Can use. We could use Rock Slide. Okay, that might give us some better coverage. We don't have a rock move yet. Get rid of semi-weak quick attack. Because as useful as it is, I'd rather have the power of Rock Slide. Alright. Here we go. We got that done. Alright. Now it's time to do the test. How powerful are these Pokemon actually gonna be? Oh, here's where we get our Thunderstone finally. I didn't even know that was still here. Oh, we get some cheeky achy Mega Stones here, but they're really expensive. Which one do we even get if we are going to get one? We do not have Venusaurite. That's what I was really looking forward to getting here. Sneaky. Okay. I did say I wasn't gonna wait for anything. Yeah, and time waits the other one. We're going to evolve our Pikachu now, before I forget. I'll make him at least somewhat tanky in the future. So he won't die right away. I know we've only used him for a couple of battles so far, but now we need to do that. To evolve it. Yeah, we need to evolve our Pikachu. Especially if we want to get all the experience anyways. Okay. How much more base stats can it gain? I will say. Seems like a lot. Of course, there's a lot of base stats you can gain for certain Pokemon, so just getting even a little bit helps out, even in the slightest. Okay, here we go. Here we go. We're giving Pikachu our Thunderstone. Just hold on, buddy. We're gonna get a Raichu now. We do need to do this at least once at some point anyway. And it automatically gets Thunder Punch upon evolving, which is nice. We'll replace our Spark with that for fun. I do like keeping Quick Attack on it because it's helpful for getting certain stuff later. Alright. Another evolution done. And another strong Pokemon added to our roster as well while we're at it. All the way to level 31. Actually, if we use everything, and maybe a medium on that, we can get it to evolve probably now. Okay, one of Vigel's moves is now a plus move. Okay, it's still not evolved. Wow. How much more do we need, man? At this point, we may as well force it to evolve. I think it's actually 36, though. Alright. Let's go ahead and change its moves out to make it stronger, I guess. Agility might be nice. Whirlwind is kind of weird in this game. Whirlwind used to be pretty much useless, too. Wasn't that, like, one of the worst moves in the game? Now, in the enemy's hands, it's actually annoying, because it does, like, multiple moves instead of just one. And, of course, you can get hit by them yourself, so it's very easy to get taken out very quickly if you're not careful. Alright. The main reason we have Pidgeotto is because it can Mega Evolve, but not the others. That's why we need it. So we have even more Mega Evolved Pokemon to use. Oh, we got another side mission. Let's just pick it up while we're here. Cover the circles when it comes to Pokemon types. It's that normal is the greatest type. After all, normal Pokemon have almost no weakness. Types basically sets you up to have advantage against any other opponent. I traveled around the world in battle against all types of Pokemon, so I know what I'm saying. Prove my fear to you in battle. Okay. Help me prove I'm right. Save the word. Alright. Yeah, your Pokemon are all normal type, but could they stand up to my Mega Evolved Emboar? I wonder. Probably not. Let's do it. Oh, we get a new animation for this Pokemon since we've not manually Mega Evolved it in battle yet. There we go. Mega Evolved Emboar is really strong, as you can see. Only just earlier, this trainer might have actually been pretty challenging for us at first. Especially since this Pokemon he has right now could also Mega Evolve. But it doesn't look like he has the stone for it yet, so yeah, that was pretty straightforward battle. Right, normal types are aren't normally known for clutching a victory, are they? Okay. Guess it's unavoidable that trainer has to care about type matchups after all. See? I just can't remember them all. There are too many types and combinations. It's impossible. Come on, memorized every possible type matchup. Have you? Well, not exactly either. I'm still trying to learn that. That's why I thought none of us have. But I'll stick with normal types. They won't be the greatest, but at least they're adaptable to all kinds of situations. So one type, the normal type moves are completely effective against the dreaded ghost type. Normal claw moves worked on those type opponents. Then my team would be ready for any opponent. Alright. We get a Silk Scar too, which we can use on a normal type Pokemon if we choose to. Alright. There's only 1 hour side mission here. Well, let's go for this Mega Evolved Pokemon then. Okay, we have only one option for this fight, Absol. There we go. Absol, you're gonna get your chance to sign again. Because this is basically our only option against Silvo. So I have some other Pokemon that are also weak to it, though. So I figured let's do this one first. Thanks for Kai. Gee. Sorry, I took a seat time, but I needed my team to be stronger. That Slowbro is on the verge of Rogue Mega evolving. Concentration of Mega power in your vicinity is rising rapidly. Warning, Rogue Mega evolution is imminent. Well, yeah, I'm ready to handle it. Well, Mega Slowbro, it's got really high defense, so we gotta Mega evolve our Pokemon and use plus moves to handle it. Add and heal your Pokemon, in case they weren't already full already. Okay. Well, we get to fight this one as a team this time, which is useful. We had to face one of them by ourselves at first. But now we have two hell here, which helps out a bit with this one. Mega Slowbro time. Plus to increase their these moves are supposed to increase their strength by draining some power from a Mega Rain. The plus move art can be used as plus moves. During battle, press plus before choosing a move to use it as plus move. When a Pokemon is Mega Evolved, its moves are automatically used as such moves. Alright. At least this time we could use our full team as well. Alright, here we go. Of course, we have the option to heal now, if we choose to. I'm gonna Hyper Potion you. You're the, kind of our only team member we have right now, that's good. Already about halfway down. Okay. Careful, don't want to get hit by those. We're kind of just using this Pokemon to bait out moves so that we don't get hit by damage. My goodness, that was close. Okay, now we can Mega Evolve, so now we want to actually switch over to Absol again. That was close. Somehow that went through me and didn't work. That was weird. I thought I was surely getting hit by that item attack Raver just now. Well, Absol's definitely doing the job. He has Night Lash. It's doing extra damage. Also, we're about the right level anyway, which is perfect. Good, everyone survived. And we got another plus move for Absol. There we go. Easier than anticipated. One of the various many stones. A Slowbro holding this will now be able to Mega Evolve her Vow. It won't work for a Galarian Slowbro, however, if we happen to get that for some reason. Way to go, Koyoshi. Slowbro Knight, huh? If you have Slowbro hold that, it can Mega Evolve and help us take on the rogue Pokemon. Embor and the others did great too. I'll heal them up. Gotta help everyone we can. Feel confident like. Good luck with the others. Alright. I'm gonna try and finish the other side missions while we wait to do the other main missions. Hook on Mega Evolution Pokemon successfully pacified. There are 2 remaining Pokemon at risk of undergoing Rogue Mega Evolution. Igard's still watching us in the shadows too. I wonder if we'll end up fighting it. Hopefully not. It's probably really strong. We never even went to Wild Zone 8. Okay, so we should probably go to Wild Zone 8 next. For that purpose. Then we need to also get our promotional match underway at some point, too. But yeah, as you can see, our team definitely got stronger. We have different Pokemon in our vicinity, potentially, that we can use. So far, yeah, Raichu is staying in the party permanently. Whether or not I can Mega Evolve or not, I don't care. Just Raichu's my absolute favorite Pokemon, but I also like getting Raichu in these games because they look pretty cool too. As tempting as it is to use Pikachu for the entire game, I have challenges dedicated to that I could always do if I choose to. Speaking of which, we should have it walk around with us if we want to improve its friendship. If for some reason we still need to do that. Okay, we're almost at Wild Zone 8. Perfect. Now we need to go into this Wild Zone to get it added to the map, but also to catch as many Pokemon as we can here. Either our Gyarados or our Mde should be trained next. And of the two, Gyarados is the lowest down. Wow. Already fighting a Pokemon right off the bat here, I see. Almost everyone seems to be more aggressive this time around. What about this? This is what I thought. Pokemon was hidden there all along. Like how it went from basically being uncatchable at first to now it could be anytime. Alright. Gotta keep filling up our Pokedex. Wow, it found us almost immediately. Whoa. That's the way it found us, I see. We do need to be careful. Some of the moves can hit us too. I'll just capture all of you. How about that? That's one way to get come on off your back. Throw a ball at him to try and catch it. Alright. Keep in mind, I was sneaking around and everything, trying to make sure they don't see me. In the end, they did. Some of these Pokemon, by the way, you kind of have to battle. Like Driller, example. Seems like he doesn't want to come out at all until you defeat him at least once. Whoa. Let's say I had to stay away from that alpha. Let's see what we can do about these guys outside here. How many? Okay, we got one of them. It's a good place to find a lot of Pokemon, but it's also an easy place to get surrounded from the looks of it. It's so open too, so there's not really a good way to avoid attacks in here. Only option is to either very slowly crawl around. Yeah. Okay. Lots of Pokemon here. It's getting a little bit scary. Still not found that other Pokemon that we've seen yet. Okay. Pretty soon we'll be able to evolve them if we keep this up. Haven't even seen the next one. Knowing my luck, it's probably a nighttime Pokemon. Sorry for that wild side, but yeah, I know it's probably a nighttime Pokemon. Played enough of this game to know that. Okay, can we try and get that Carbink before? We kind of got screwed when we didn't get it before. So we're gonna go back here, skip all Pokemon, try to get straight for that Carbink that we tried earlier. They're quite rare here, it seems, so we just have to keep seeing it. Oh, we do have the... wow. Again, they almost immediately saw me. Oh, this is not where I want to be anyway. Have we ever seen a cadaver before? You could try and take it out, I guess. Because it could be taken out pretty easily. It has less health than ours. Alright. Good. Saves me the trouble of evolving it later. And we need an Alakazam for an Alakazamite, so guess that helps. Oh, it tells you. I just realized it tells you exactly where it's coming from. With an arrow. Of course, we can always hit these in the back. Like many other names, we can hit enemies in the back to... Whoa. Jeez, these are around fast. Okay. Seems like we do need to use our... Next, if we want to stand a chance at defeating this guy. The fact that both of them were also defeated before originally, and yet we never caught even a single one of the Carbinks, is kind of shocking to see happen. But it's fine. Okay, well, we definitely need to clear more of this out. Okay, let's use Raichu to clear this out, because remember, whoever clears it out, that's who gets the experience points. Ooh, hello. Where'd you come from? The Carbink literally just spawned in right as I came in. Okay, well, that's another Wild Zone completely done. At some point, I do want to catch all the Pokemon in the Wild Zone, so it's nice to get them out of the way this early. Problem is, I still can't find Pancham. That one's been kind of eluding me a lot. Because there's literally nowhere else to go in free. I assume Panjam's like a 5% or something to counter, right? That's probably why it's taking so long to find. Alright. Keep in mind, my Raichu, I put a lot of stat stuff into it, so hopefully it somehow gets a Mega Evolution, or at least is able to help us get some stones off. I was going to almost use it in the Ever battle, but then again, it's not a Mega Evolved Pokemon, so what can I do against it? I guess it would be helpful for getting more skins down, and we could technically use Pussos of it, so it's not the end of the world, I guess. Alright, well that's done. Only other thing we can do. Let's go here. Because the restaurant Naval, players will overwhelm me for play. To offer a three-course feast of Pokemon battles at their establishment. The first taste is Compass Herbalist Shampler is free of charge. Would you like to try it? I'm glad to hear it. Please follow me this way. So this is what these are. They're segmented mouse. So we humbly present Audrey's Pokemon. Bon appetit. Alright. Okay then. Yeah, we should actually use this Pokemon if we want to see what it does. Alright. Of course, we trained this Pokemon a lot in special attack, so we want to use that as much as possible. I guess one other thing to mention, the more speed a Pokemon has, it seems the faster they can act, so there is a reason to level it up. Even though it feels like it should be useless in this game, I feel like it works. You're a guy who knows how to enjoy his salad. I sure do. The second course we have is Thomas Pokemon, Bon appetit. Oh, so we got 3 battles in a row. Oof. No breaks. Okay, this one has mostly water types. Yeah, our Raichu has an advantage against that. You can just use Thunderbolt. It takes them both out in one hit. Easy peasy. Sure. Own your play enough to appreciate truly fine dishes, huh? Cool. For the third course, we humbly present Fiery's Pokemon. Bon appetit. Alright. Now he's gonna do fire types, probably. Yeah. I'll switch for our second battle. Alright, how about you get a chase of Gyarados' waterfall? Bam! Yeah, seems you didn't like it, huh? That's why I accepted. Angry about it, too. I was defeated by an insatiable hunger for a battle I could savor. Exactly. By the way, I don't think I'm changing out this team, except maybe Absol might changed, but for now I had to keep it for now because it's really strong Pokemon. Here's a little show of appreciation for you to fully savoring all our restaurant has to offer. Alright. So that's why they call it 1-star. Do ask me play the usual 3,000 for your next visit on, but I hope we'll see you again. Okay. So now we can choose to take on battles in these restaurants if we want even more experience, which is interesting. Oh wait, there's a thing at the Pokemon Research Lab we didn't even do, or maybe this wasn't here before and now it is. Either way, we need to talk to someone here. Does it have an exclamation point of ready to go? Okay, then we'll just look around each then. Here we go. Found him. Hi there, I'm a specialist in restoring Pokemon fossils. Do you know what Stone Poem has 2 varieties of fossils there? They're the John Seal fossil. I've had an eye for a while now, but I can't decide which one to get. Would you mind picking for me to break the deadlock? Choose whichever one you like. For a jaw or sail fossil, please bring it back here. Just so you know, the Stone Porium is over the Vernal Avenue. Alright. You can see where it is. That Stone Porium is also where you can get evolution stones, which is good. So that's how I was able to evolve my Pikachu so quickly. Alright. I'm gonna get this one. I'm gonna be weird. I know people usually are buying the first type of LAC. I don't know why, but a lot of people like that because the first one is often better than most. I'm not saying that to be weird, but like, what fossil did you pick whenever you played Pokemon Red, Blue, and Yellow, people? I don't know. I know a lot of people picked the first one, but who knows? It's hard to know. Me, personally, I haven't played those games enough, so I wouldn't know. Welcome back. Did you buy one of the fossils I asked for? Oh, we have to find it in our menu. Gonna make us work for it, I see. Here we go. So you chose a sail fossil. Thank you so much. I'll store it right away. Wait here a second. Oh, we get a free Pokemon out of the deal. Oh, you get the cute... Amura. It evolves into a great Pokemon. Actually, I think you should be the one to raise this Amura. You were very kind to carry out my request. That makes you a trustworthy trainer in my book. And, of course, if we bring us items some more fossils or amber, I'll gladly restore them. And this is how we're gonna get these Pokemon added to our decks, too, so it's important that we get that done. The more we fill up the Pokemon Pokedex, the better. So that, again, leaves us in kind of a weird scenario where the only thing left out now is, the orange for Bebe. If I do cheat and like look up stuff, that's probably the one thing I do want to look up because the game doesn't really clearly tell you where to look. I think the only hint is that obviously we can just go into Flebe's own dex entry and say have it, and you can see where it would appear, but it doesn't show the rooftops, as you can see. It only shows that it's in this particular wild zone, and that's it. Oh, it says lives near. Okay, you can change which flower color it is. Alright. So what about the orange color then? It's hard to know where the ferrets are all the time, man. Blue Plaza might be an option, I guess. I don't know. I guess they wouldn't have ferrets. I thought Blue Plaza did have ferrets, so well. Maybe this area has ferrets, who knows? Just kind of randomly going around. Alright. Let's keep going. The orange must be rare or maybe not even live in flower habitats at that point. It might live somewhere else entirely, who knows. Okay, well. We want to at least take on someone. So, before we end this video, we'll teleport near the Mega Camelot and I guess take that out next. I will say we did a really good job training our team up, and we also got a bunch more stones too. Holy crap, I didn't even notice that. Okay, that was our chance to maybe get Pidgeot evolved. Okay, not enough. Let's just do this. Makes it faster. Alright, now it can evolve. Now we have another Mega Evolving Pokemon. Perfect. Let's evolve it before we end this episode. Because why not? There we go. Now it can Mega Evolve as well. Okay, it has basically the same moves as before. I have agility, by the way, so it can have more speed. Hopefully that works out. Alright, one last Pokemon to catch later. We could technically go in and start evolving Pokemon real quick too, but we still don't know a great way to do that. So we'll probably do that later once we've finished the main game first. Still, our Pokedex is now at 86. We're almost at 100 Pokedex completion, which is nice for progress so far. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, though. Comment, rate, subscribe, and yeah, I guess I'll see you guys in the next episode when we continue playing this amazing game. Until then, see you guys later. Bye.